Happy Menstruation Day. I'm proud to be a woman.
I'm proud to be a lady.
I'm proud to be the only guy on set. Now, hi guys, welcome to another episode of Let's Talk About Tomorrow. And as you heard, we will be discussing about the menstrual. What did you guys call it again?
Menstrual hygiene.
Menstrual hygiene day. Don't mind me. I can't keep track of all the holidays women have.
It's not a holiday.
It's not. You guys not gathered to celebrate.
It's just a day to mark.
To mark.
Yeah.
I'm very jealous.
We need a day to mark men struggling. You know, it's not only women.
When you start menstruating, talk to us.
So all the ones women they go through. We guys.
What did they go through?
Oh, yeah,
when you start menstruating, talk to us.
Oh yeah, now don't worry, you go soon start with the bleed.
Small. They also have their own too.
Yeah, what they
have now? We should struggle. We think.
What comes?
Okay.
Don't worry about
Tell me, please tell me. We learn every day.
How many years of my life?
You don't have to be shy about it. Please, we learn every day. I want to know.
Jesus, there is a certain pleasurable activity. Once you do it 2, 3, 4, 5 times, you will get a menstrual cramp. Yes. It's a term called blue balls. You know heard of it?
Blue balls. Blue balls is not a thing in my dictionary.
It's for guys.
Why are you doing it 5 times?
Okay. It's not a thing in your
understand.
dictionary. And there are people that go.
Which one will come?
So if you do a one night stand, how many times you think it's going to go?
Oh no, let's go on.
Alright, I'm about to the main point. You see, I'm the least educated here. I know nothing about.
Really?
I've never heard the pad before.
What's that?
I've never heard the pad before. Like I've never touched
A pad.
pad.
You don't have sisters.
My sister is still a child.
Okay, you're the only guy in your house. You don't have a girlfriend.
Doesn't mean I've touched.
I don't understand. How do you take care of her?
Before.
I don't get.
You've not able to buy one before.
No.
Can we listen? I have pad in my bag. Literally. No. We need to give you lifetime experience.
That's true.
I don't know if somebody behind the scene can get us a pad in my bag.
No, thank you so much. You know.
So we can feel
Wait, I've watched the padding process for a very long time. It's still magic.
Wow.
It's still juju because I don't understand how it works. But I know yesterday I work today.
Your girlfriend has not been in your house before, and then she just and then just bust out and be like, yes. Then she's like, there's no pad in her bag, and then she wants you to get it for her.
You don't care now.
What do you mean by that? I care now.
Just answer the question.
I care now, but like I said, I've not seen, touched, stuff like that.
But you've gotten pad for her before.
No. Wait now. Oh, now they attack me. I'm supposed to educate me here.
No problem. We're not going to. No, every man is going to. And I appreciate the fact that you are here. No, he for she movement. No, me. I don't think you're for anything.
Hey, Emily, I'm not for that.
Please, I need your girlfriend to watch this scene. And
don't worry, just allow it to her.
Okay, you know his girlfriend.
Yes, now.
Okay, and please do that to be sending David to get your pad. Don't do it again. Thank you.
So like menstrual hygiene day.
So
it's a very, very, very wonderful event. And it's talking about together for a friendly, period-friendly world.
By force. By force.
Thank you very much.
By force.
Hi guys, this is a pad.
Can you please give me
David, hold it first
is
now.
It that?
That's a pad, okay. I'm so happy I'm giving you a first experience. Oh yeah, open the pad, David.
No.
So you can see these days actually remarkable for you. You'll be like, this day was the first day of your life if you ever touched a pad.
Just open it like you're opening biscuit now.
Okay.
Open the other parts too. You're not so like open it, stretch it up. Like.
Wait, are you?
How does it feel?
Does this part not come off?
Okay. It does. Wait. Bring it. Sorry, if or she. See, this paper here, this is like the adhesive, like remove it.
Yes,
good. Now, stretch your hand forth, please. Now, stretch your hand out like this. So let's say this is your pants, yeah. Put it flat on it. And you put this by the wings of the pants, like under the pants. And you wear.
That's all.
Nothing get plenty ideas for the body.
And this one now they don't come out the gum. But that's
the gum is not as active as before. But not all pads. Yeah. Always pads still have that.
I don't agree, but no.
B-Sense. I use B-Sense.
B-Sense still has this thing.
Yes.
What do you want to give it back to use again? I dash you. So by the way, I love when anything that has to do with menstrual hygiene day. I've had to volunteer about 2 years now. Every menstrual hygiene day, I didn't volunteer this year, but let's say knowing about it again, this is my 3rd year of anything menstrual hygiene and all. This is my first year. Because menstruation from the beginning, the way they will teach you, parents don't teach so much. Like maybe now they're teaching their children, okay, when you see blood, you know that you're going to use your pad or your tampons or whatever you're going to use, and they might teach you how to, in schools now. People come to schools, always came to our school, lady care, to come and teach you how to put on your pads and all like that. But then it's more than just that, okay? It's not just putting pads and then bringing out the blood. It's all the processes you take in taking care of your body, because your body is going through a particular change. Everything about a human cycle is unique and wonderful. From the parts, let me say from the cramps, even before the period itself. After your ovulation, let's say from your ovulation period, you start having some side pains in your stomach. You start having
hormones are changing.
Hormone imbalance. You don't understand yourself. You see them crying, you tend to cry a lot, or be touchy or frustrated or whatever. Some have very tender and heavy breasts that start paining them, and so different changes, and it's always like it changes in different people. It's different in people. And then when you now enter your period, people have what we call premenstrual symptoms. For me, like this now, I know that once I start having one stupid stomach ache from somewhere, I know something is going on. Or when I start having one small acne on my face, on my fresh face, I know that something is going on. Or when maybe I feel tired out of the usual, I feel fatigued, I know that my period is coming on like that. So many changes in the woman's body. When she's going through the period, you have severe cramps. Even if you are not the type that have severe cramps, you feel like, no, I'm not comfortable. The fact that you have what we call booty shocks, your to start shocking you, like, and because of that pad that you are putting on and all, stooling. Yes,
that's true.
You stool. People vomit.
Like me, I vomit.
During period.
Yes.
So you won't even know if you are
the
pregnant
cramps
or not.
does not even make some persons go out
for
like 3 days.
I have an aunt.
For 3 days.
And her period is just 3 days. And let me tell you, that 3 days we also have to check up on her, because we don't know whether she's dead or not.
Yes, no.
That's true.
I have a friend. Every period she's admitted in the hospital. And thank God for her, she's a nurse. She works there. So once she just go, they will admit her, pass her drip. Not just admit. I've collected injections several times for period. I myself have been injected several times to reduce the pain during my period. So like, it's a series of changes, not palatable, but we have to go through them just to show that yes, I am fertile, or yes, I'm a woman. Thank you. I'm a woman. So it's a series of things we have to go through as a woman, and people don't emphasize on keeping hygiene. All people want to know is you must not smell. My mom too told me that after your period that you must not smell. Of course I don't want to smell. How do I not smell?
Okay.
Because I can change every day and still smell. Do you know?
Yes.
I can change my period, my pad 4 times a day and still smell.
That's
blood. And not be ordinary blood, period blood they smell go. In fact, like when you're changing, I don't know if when you're changing you feel irritated sometimes. You just really want to dispose it and be like, let me clean up.
Maybe you smell by not washing your pants very well. And that's why yes. Not everybody knows how to wash.
Yes.
You know, not everybody knows how to wash. Some persons they will just, in fact, I have a neighbor that doesn't know how to wash. She doesn't know, she just puts detergent into the water, pour the clothes, both white colored, everything inside, even her pant, her hog is inside of it. So as she's just washing once, she wash once, she rinse once, and spread, that's it. And that's not the proper way of washing. And you want that your pants not to, the stain of the blood not to,
or to even gather infection.
To even gather infection. So when you're talking about the hygiene, when you're talking about the hygiene part,
to soak,
yes. When you're talking about the hygiene part of this I think we should even try use more of disposable pads. More of disposable pants, the pants. For those persons that doesn't know how to wash, or those persons that does not even know how to take care of themselves very well. There's a difference between washing, there's a difference between taking care of yourself. Many of us does not know how to do that. Many persons are very dirty. And while under this circle, you should try to be neat. I have a friend, one day she came visiting. I never knew messy smells until she came. I only hear, and now you just sounded it to my hearing too. But until she came, like as she just entered inside the house, everywhere changed. What is happening here? This girl does not have a body odor. Why? What was the change about? Until she went to bed and come back, then I knew. Then she was changing her pad, and I knew she was actually on. So when she came back, she changed the pad. Then the smell was just disappeared. I was like, this girl, you're not smelling nice again, no. But after 3 hours, the smell again everywhere changed. So do you get? And it was my first time of noticing that someone smells while menstruating. And those persons that does not smell, please do well to change your pad at least 3 times a day. I know pad is now expensive. Shower. Please. If you cannot just change at most twice a day. If you change,
it depends. So
for me,
it depends.
Like 1.5 range,
to change a day.
For 7 pads that we'll use in 2 days.
I prefer changing pad like 4 times a day. I know have every flow.
Okay.
But me, it's even if you ask doctors, that's what they're going to tell you.
Because you know, like if you sit on stale blood, you get infection. Start getting rashes in your buttocks and everything like that.
So
it's very
you change
bad.
your pad like 4 times a day.
Okay.
Why some people I know someone, she don't use pad, pampers, because she has every flow.
Okay, yes.
Some people use menstrual cup. This menstrual cup. Some people use tampons. I cannot even use that.
As a lady, we should do well to take good care of ourselves, not to smell, because of
if or she is so confused.
Okay.
Smells a lot.
Yeah.
And like let's say at the last day, there's some thick blood
clots that will come out.
Like
and that is smells.
So bad.
We need to take
care.
Of
Yeah.
Okay, I noticed we've been talking on the high side, like everybody knows about this part. What about those ones those junior ones that just come in? Those about 12 years, 13 years, 14 years. Do you really know how to use pads?
My period
now it's even.
Wait.
It's a for she's
Don't
confused.
get there. Calm down.
Okay.
Cup.
Yes, now.
Yes, now.
Yes. Okay, so like it's like it has the mouth of a funnel, yeah.
Okay, it's looking maybe it's like.
It's like wait now. It's not. Yeah. It's like this. It has the mouth of a funnel. Okay.
Yes,
so you put it into vagina and it stays like. So you can also still pull it out. So it's like drinks the blood. Some people are comfortable with it instead of wearing pads.
Some persons use put pad inside their body, like this comfort pad, just as a pregnant woman. No, just like when when a woman just give birth, you know they put pad inside them. So some persons so like to be
tampons.
Yes, I heard
that. Pieces. No, I don't.
Most especially for those that don't have every flow. If you don't have every flow,
there is no need for
pieces that. Now. It's not healthy.
If you don't
everybody knows how they're using their own things. For me, I use pad.
Okay. Before
because there is no money. No, some
people something again.
Wait. I know.
Very bad.
Yes.
But sorry, I learned last year one of my volunteering jobs. I learned how to make reusable pads with clothes. How to clean them up. When the person came up with the idea, if you see me, I was standing against it. Go for reusable pads, but like I made it myself, sewed it myself. All these things that used to be inside, the pins and everything, and then the way you're going to wash it and all like that, dry it, even iron it as much as that, and reuse it. And because this is the place where now, if I want to buy this pad I bought now, I will use it in 2 days. I have a period of 5 days. It might extend to 6 days. So I will use like about 3 or 4 of this pad. And if I'm spending 1.5 on one, I'm already spending like how much on 4.
Before I get pad, that big one, dry love.
Travel doesn't reach me anywhere anymore.
That no,
because
it's
even
that
the,
big one.
the short one
is
not enough for me.
Now it's going to 4,000 naira.
Can you imagine?
Just,
so like we need to we need to like sensitize people for the younger ones that are coming.
We will get there. There's something I want to see.
Okay.
You know, there's something called Men's Day.
Is it?
I think the theme for this year should be thank God I'm not a
Is
woman.
it no? Is it men's days in church? Is it not boy child?
Isn't there
There's boy child.
Yes.
You see, we never have Men's Day. We never have a day to
That day.
Go and check
celebrate
now.
men, like to generally celebrate. Okay, guys, today is your. I don't think we have.
I don't know.
I don't think we
That's
have.
my
It's inside church
business,
that we have
Rachel.
Men's Day. Are you serious? And Women's Day. And also, just to put this out there, Children's Day that just passed. If you're in a relationship and as a guy, you did not collect Caprison, change your girlfriend. No. Do you understand?
On the day, International Boy Child Day, I say my boy. You say my boy, you're a man.
Wait, who
Now
said
you
that?
want Children's Day
Who's your
something?
business? Emike.
You.
Me.
Yes.
For
Fine boy.
false allegations. Thank you so much. If you not carry Caprison that day, please change. And also, you women are trying actually.
Exactly.
Listen to it now.
And now you're talking.
I give it to you.
Give it
guys
to
are trying.
us.
And I'm going to, when I go home
From
today,
menstruating to child to pregnancy
Yes.
to
let's not talk of
childbearing
pregnancy.
to raising the
Let's not
child.
talk of pregnancy.
Breastfeeding.
Pregnancy is a ball game. It's another ball
Like I'm
game.
breastfed before.
Pregnancy is another ball game. But okay, for the younger people now, we're going to list out a few things. Each of us, minus me, I'm going to list out a few things that you think that they should know, just in case either they are seeing their period and they are just fresh into the business, so they are going to be, they are expecting. There are some that are 12, 13, they have not seen 14, 15, they have not seen till 16. So since they are expecting, they should know what to do and what not to do. So starting from Abby.
Let's say mostly now in schools, because when I was in primary 6, that is when actually taught me about all these menstrual things. So when it actually came out, it was not new to me. I was not scared. I can even remember vividly. It was on Sunday morning. I was going to church. My period came out. I went to meet my mom. My period has come out. She was like, who told you? I was like, Mom, don't worry. Something they've told us in school taught us how to even make use of it.
Mommy, I'm dying.
So the only thing was just that I was just feeling pain.
Oh, blood.
So I was not asking her that, and someone actually feel pain. So she was now teaching me all of that and gave me part how to place it too, because I actually even know how to do it already. The only thing she did was to call my brothers to tell them your sister have started seeing a period because I'm the last born. So that's just
They won't say that for your family.
So yes, now
That's
because I've seen that case whereby the senior brother actually gave the slept with the sister.
So make devil not use.
So you call your brothers too. I started seeing my period, so they will know about it. For me, the advice I would give most especially parents, everything lies on parents. You call your children, like I've seen like 8 years, 9 years started seeing their periods.
The other brother that impregnated his sister, was it like a rape case?
It's not rape.
They are just enjoying
Just
themselves?
like
they love each other.
Love each other, yes. So parents, you like the little ones, those small kids, call them, teach them. Even in schools now they did sex education, so you tell them this and that. It's not that putting fear and pressure on the children. Let them know this,
Zero panic.
because some children outside now, they're even those small kids, because I did teaching job. Okay. You see small kids kissing themselves.
Yes, so I saw a
Touching
video. I saw a video that
organs.
the guy was
So
putting
you
his
need to-
organ inside the leg in the
Yes, now.
girl's mouth.
So
in
you need
nursery
to
class
teach them.
behind the teacher's table. Ha.
So you need to teach them those things. They should know it. This and this. Don't do this. Do this. So that is the advice, especially the parents, the mothers. Call your little ones, your kids. Tell them these are to make use of it. They are not small, because this word on its
sense,
own.
visual
Yes.
and everything.
So that's my own.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, our upcoming girls. Although I've actually lectured about the girl for like 2 to 3 times this year, because that's my CDS motto is cervicum gender. So this is what we do. We go out to schools, secondary schools, and to the market women. Every gender around my local government, which is Mushin local government. So to tell them how to keep the environment hygiene, and then part the girl child. So we've lectured them enough. So my dear upcoming mothers, please, like the upcoming girls trying to be a lady, that's what, so I'm just saying, mothers, that you should know very well that at this point or at this stage where you started seeing your period, that you can easily be pregnant, and then infection is not too far from you. You can be infected, and not every infection that inches. You can have infection and you don't know you have infection. It's just be there in your body. Then when you go to the doctor, or maybe 2-3 months you skip your period. Yes, infection does that. You skip your period, like your period did not come for 2-3 months. That's when you be like, what's happening, mommy? I've not seen my period. That is if you're the type that actually have a good conversation with your parents and your siblings. Yes. Then they take you to hospital. Then they will tell you that the infection is on the eye side. Start treating you. That's requires a lot of money. So because if you don't want to spend this kind of money, please do well to take care of yourself. Wash your pants as much as you can. Try to change your pad 2 to 3 times a day, and then always keep tracks, because you can be pregnant and you won't know that you're pregnant. Yes. It happens to my it happens to my my cousin. She was pregnant for about 6 months, and she does not know she's pregnant. So please be cautious. Thank you.
Before I close, I have a question to ask you, the ladies here. How is the best way to dispose our parts? We'll be talking about wearing it. Okay. We don't talk about disposal too. Okay. Do we just wrap it up, throw it in the dustbin? My mom, because where we stay is we can burn things behind. So she always wishes for me to burn my part. She has reached my own position. She doesn't do anything with part. She's like, go and burn it. But you know this thing, sometimes it doesn't burn very well. Yes. Yeah. So I learned something when I was in school. I'll tear off the nylon parts and the cut inside. That's flush it.
I actually learned that.
But I'm in some places, like I think sometimes my last period or last 2 periods, I was in a function. No, this last one I was in a wedding, and it was not somewhere I could flush it. So I had to fold it.
I didn't lack of water.
Lack of water, yes.
Yes, can put it in your bag.
Dispose it there. I put it in my bag. I came back home.
You do that, yes.
So like there are different ways to dispose it, but what we should understand is that cleaner environment starts with also how we dispose these parts, because we might not smell, but environment may smell because of
exactly my point. Because when you're talking about burning, it's actually an air pollution. You can't do that. Your neighbors are inside. They are. What about those that are asthmatic? Have you ever thought about them? I don't like people that burn things within the environment. Except your house, you have this beautiful environment.
No, our side then was a site. So we didn't have any house around.
So this is the best way to I was taught to take off the tissue pad and flush it, wash the main paper of it, tie it and throw it and dispose it.
That's the best way.
So just for the upcoming girls, ladies, I started my own period at 11. It was a wow. And before then, I can say for like 6 months, I was having cramps. I didn't know what they were. My mom was always giving me Euro to drink, and I hated it. But she also, I believe she also didn't know. You know, it's different in people. For her, she never had pains all through her period time, so she didn't know how it was going to feel with me. So like, just study yourself. Once you feel different, my mom started with heavy breast. I grew breast late, but it was too heavy. Like I never know I was going to be like this. Like I'm going to be big breasted in my life. Yes. So like it started like that before the cramps and all. So study yourself. If you understand anything, if you see any changes, talk to a trusted female that will understand you, that will not just shun you off and all like that. And then another thing is, you've talked about keeping track because of pregnancy. Keep track of your cycle. When you're in your luteal phase, your ovulation phase, your follicular phase, your period phase itself. Because You might not say, oh, I know my period. My period last month was 24th. It will be 24th.
No.
There's a counting that it might change. Sometimes even there's a cycle and it changes. So keep track of your period so you not be caught unawares.
Yeah.
No, now we are having men that are stepping up that they will see ladies that are staying and they will buy pad for them. But do you know the embarrassment that lady will catch?
Yes.
So for you not to be embarrassed, keep track of your cycle. It's also good for you. If you're the kind of one that wants to have unprotected sex, be able to know when and when to have sex, so you will not have unwanted pregnancy. So we have to do all we can to ensure that we have a period friendly world. That's what the theme for the Menstrual Hygiene Day 2025. Together for a period friendly world. Thank you.
Well, sorry, I have a question. Like these, let me say, cramps.
Yeah.
Like pain, is it hereditary?
Not totally. It could be hereditary sometimes. No,
Not at all.
Sometimes it could be hereditary.
Not at all. We all have different. No.
Why do you say that?
We all have different organs. We all have different
have
hormones. We have different.
For me.
Okay, if it's hereditary, how your mother gave birth to you? Is that how your sister gave birth?
No, you don't understand. It's not about giving birth. The pain. The main reason why I asked that question.
Mothers that are giving birth, they're not passing through pains.
No, you don't understand. It's not everybody that passed through this menstrual
level of pain.
The main reason why I asked that question because I asked my mom that because
Your
my
mom?
pain, yes, my pain was so crazy. If I want to see I will be rolling. So I asked her that when she was young, like
did she have pains?
She said yes, that her mother used to give her one maybe cow water like that, stuff like that. You know those olden days stuff.
To the best of my knowledge,
So,
it's not hereditary.
I asked someone
I feel
too.
this question should be asked by a doctor.
Yes, I asked someone too.
That's what I'm saying. I asked someone.
That's why I said
I've volunteered
yes.
in this thing before.
I asked someone
and I've
too.
asked these questions.
Said it's
That's why I said
hereditary.
not totally hereditary. It could be hereditary sometimes. Sometimes it's most times it's lifestyle factors. We are saying we have cravings. You don't know what these cravings are doing. Another thing is
sugary things.
Another thing is when you take so much cold things. Most times when people are having heavy pains, severe pains, they start having thick clots coming out.
Yes.
And it's because there's no free movement of blood.
Yes.
The blood has clotted. So for the uterine lining to release the blood,
yes,
it now causes that
very tiny,
contractions
yes.
and everything. So it could also be lifestyle factors. And some people, hereditary in their family, they have thick clots.
Yes,
That's why I said
that's why
it's not totally hereditary. You understand? But most times it's lifestyle factors. But me, I'm not going to say we should not stop satisfying our cravings. But I'm saying that you are a lady, you should know that some things will have repercussion. You know, like a kind of person that if you take so much sugary things, cut it down. It's not good for your health. Just live healthy. You can have healthy menstrual life. Very soon. In next 30 to, let me say for me like this now, in next 30 years or so, let me say 35 years, I'll reach menopause. So 35 years to go.
Okay, what about those persons that takes medications just to calm the pains? Sometimes how good is that?
No,
how good is that?
I asked my nurse.
How strong is the medicine? What should try?
No.
About how
I asked my nurse about that medication of a thing because some people said later on maybe when you want to give birth it has side effects. So I asked her will I be dying like this and I will not take anything to just release it, let it go down? She said you can take it just for the pain to go down. That it does not have any side effects.
You know, that's why I say people are different.
People are different.
For me, if I take anything, it will reduce my period flow.
Okay.
It might even delay my next period.
Okay. You see,
so I know that I have to suffer in silence.
For me, it will move. It will go.
I've had, and I told you that I've had.
So everybody's
system is different. That's why we are all unique.
Yes.
So what works for you, but make sure you have the advice of
a doctor.
Professional. That's the best thing. He for she.
Many questions we want to ask.
This is time. Exactly. This is a very interesting topic. I'm so happy that we ladies gave David his first experience. Hold up the pad. Show them the pad.
One. This has been a very educative episode on Let's Talk About Tomorrow, and I don't see why. It's good to be a man, I can't control. I can imagine guys menstruating. the world will not be a good place.
No, the world
The
will
world-
be a good
Because
place.
guys are very dirty. It will not be.
Oh, guys, please.
Please, guys are very dirty. Not all. Some ladies too, they are dirty, but
I give you 30 seconds to prove my claim.
okay.
Now, this world is not friendly with ladies here. So we are trying to make the world friendly with us.
Okay.
Now, the world is friendly with men. The world will normalize that if a man is smelling, oh, they're on their period, respect it. The world will normalize that, yes, pads should be free. That is the truth. The world will normalize stringent policy.
Lord.
I'm a feminist and I'm still going to advocate for anything woman. I'm not against the men because I love men.
Yeah.
But that's the truth. The world is friendly to the men. We support everything about the men. It will make it normal that, oh, a woman, if you tell some guys that I'm seeing my period, you'll start feeling disgusting.
Yeah.
Have you seen my period? You say, oh, you're a strong man, big man. Yes.
See,
It's wrong.
if you have any comments you'd like to drop, anything you'd like to say, you can drop it in the comment section. We would love to hear from you actually, and if you want to be on the show, you can always message us across our social media, Enterprise TV7, or you can send us an email, enterprisetv7@gmail.com. But this, thank you my guests, and I noticed later on that I didn't actually introduce my guests. This is Mercy. This is Mercy, Halia, Joke. I prefer Halia, I don't know why. This is Abigail. Don't know your Yoruba name, I keep forgetting.
Bisola.
Oh, Abisola. Do you understand the meaning?
No.
Abisinola. We born out inside where?
It's not easy. It's one no that I know. Anyways, this has been a wonderful episode, so we wrap here, and from me, it's bye for now.
Bye.
Enterprise TV, a tradition of truth.